Hey gang, and welcome back to Allotment Newbie. For those of you that for those of you that are new, my name's Jenna and we're at my allotment in Doncaster. So hopefully a lot brighter day today, a bit more positive. The sun is out, it's absolutely gorgeous. I just want to get some work done. I'm red hot already and I've not even started. So I'm going to show you a few things that are doing well at the moment. We have had a few nightmares with slugs, so I'm going to have to put some pellets down for that before I go. But yeah, let me just show you what I found. I'm like so excited right now. Just look how well these onions are doing. That one's been, well, I don't know what's happened to that one, but look at that one. They're doing brilliantly. I couldn't be more happy right now. And then if we just quickly pan over to the other side, if you remember, these onions are the ones we planted straight into the ground. Oh, this net's not helping very much. Look at that. They're doing okay, aren't they? I'll have to see how they turn out. Right, let's go on to the thing that I was not expecting to happen. Ooh, look at these. It's the spinach that I planted the other week. I was not expecting this at all. At all. And I've got another one down here on its own. There it is. So yeah, we need to protect these too. But I'm so happy right now. Unfortunately, the second raised bed that I put those spring onions and carrots in, they've been munched. The slugs have actually taken over, I think. So I'm gonna have to figure something out with that. I might put some more seeds in, reseed it next week or week after, because they're quite quick growing things that are in there, so you never know. Not everything is going to work out when you're growing stuff. It is absolutely disheartening and it's just a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. We've just got to carry on and see the positives. I mean, the onions are doing fantastic. The spinach has come through. I've never even grown spinach before and I'm just so chuffed that they've come through. So I'm pretty much wanting to run to my car to get the slug pellets so they're still there next week. So there's another thing that I was just having a quick look at on the experimental potato bed. You can see they're all popping up again, look. We now have 9 that have popped up. How amazing is that? 9 out of 10 that we planted in February when it was still soggy and wet, miserable, relatively mild for that time of year when I put them in, and they're all doing unbelievable. I am so happy. So that's what we've found so far. We have had some progress with the love-hate veg as well, which I'll do in a bit later on once we've got some jobs done. So right, I think it's time we start getting some work done. It's gonna be a good day. So I've just been giving everything a bit of a water because, believe it or not, the soil is actually starting to dry. And I didn't think that those seed spuds that I did a couple of weeks ago would even be showing yet. I had a quick look and couldn't see anything. Anyway, just been to water it and have a look at this. Look, seed spud number 1 through, and there's one there. Yay! Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous this morning. The sun's out. I'm a bit on the warm side already. Just been to see if there's any wood chip, but unfortunately there's not been a delivery. Ah, never mind. Let's go and get some work done, eh? And welcome back, my old friends. So, let me just get organised. I carried on watering everything, and you know, I said I'd seen 2 of the other seed potatoes come through. There's actually 3, so that's brilliant. And where we planted those flower seeds the other week, my weeks are just merging into one. I forget when I'm doing things. So we found that seed potato, didn't we? I thought it had rotted underneath and we replanted it. That's coming through as well. So yeah, I need to get this area protected now because I'm hoping these flowers are going to come through. And with how the slugs have been pretty damn relentless, and we need to get them protected. So I'm actually going to make a fence. Check me out. So at work the last year we've had a extension being built, so I've been a bit of a skip rat for the past year. So, you know, that's where I'm getting all the free stuff from. You know, it's only going to go to the landfill and I'm recycling, so I think that's a positive. Anyway, so went down to the skip, I think it was on Friday, and I found something and I was absolutely buzzing, because I couldn't have found a more perfect thing to make a fence than this. Got a point on end, look. And I've got 8 of them. I'm going to use 4 along here where the seeds have been put. Just put string around it for now and then get some net on it to protect the flower seeds if they ever do come up. I think there is 1 or 2 showing, but because I don't really know the flowers very well, I don't know what they look like when they come through as a seedling. So I'm going to attempt to make this fence, like I say, temporarily with string between each post, just so I know where the barrier is, and then we'll get it covered in net and things like that to protect them best we can. So this is going to be an interesting job. Let's go. Fun. Last one. Get up. Backache. But we've only got 1 more to put in. Why can I never do things straight, in a straight line? Oh well, I'll show you once it's all done. Oh, can you hear birds singing? How lovely. Anyway, so I've got the fence done. I'm just going to warn you, as per the norm, not pretty, it's not in a straight line, but it's serving a purpose, so I'll show you now. So, if you can see, we have a bit of a fence. The string I'm using is the only string I've got, but I'm going to replace it with thicker, more sturdy string at some point. But it just means that my flower area is now separate. Although, like I said, we have a spot growing. But then never mind, we don't mind that. So like I say, yeah, the fence is done. For now, it's a temporary measure. It's doing what it needs to do, and I'm dead happy. And I've got 4 of those stakes left, so I could do one somewhere else. I'll have to get the old brain thinking on that one. Right then, we are back with our love-hate plants. I have done the love talk and the trash talk. I'm not always going to video that because you'll be carting me off in a van. However, we have a development. So, the hate pot still has that 1 seedling, all on its lonesome, lonesome even. And then the love pot, dun, da, 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 has 2. I don't know if you can see it. There's the bigger one. Let me just shift this out my hand. Can you see the other one? Get it in the sunlight. So you've got the big one here, and there's a little one just there. So we have 2 in the love pot. So far, the experiment is doing exactly what we would hope it would do. Whether that's just fluke or whatever, I don't know. Nick the gardener, we need an update on yours. Come on, I'm doing mine up regular now, lad. So, just with how bad the slugs are at the moment and how depressed I keep getting when I come back and things have been munched, I brought some netting to protect some areas, and the netting that the netting, what it comes in is other netting. Cracky, took some getting out. So it's this. So this is stretchy. Let me see if I can just show you. So look, it stretches and there's an opening where I took the original netting out. So I was thinking, let's give these pots a little hat. See if it works. It's going to look utterly ridiculous. Look at that. It's protected now. Protected best I can. So there's one for the love and the hate pot. There we go, look. So hopefully they'll be okay. They've been watered today. And there's obviously, with the gaps in the net, they'll get watered if it rains, which I think there is at least one day it's going to rain this week. Let's get them covered. I haven't just kept someone in there, have I, Mr. Slug? I don't know what you are, but you can sod right off. Go on, get out. It's a weird fly thing. Right, so let's get the hate pot covered as well. Just as much as the other one is. You know what, if it works, I don't care. So let's get them put back where they're meant to be. I'll show you what they look like. In fact, I'm not going to tell you what it looks like. It looks quite rude. Anyway, let's have a look. Yeah, beautiful. But if it keeps them protected from the slugs while this experiment goes along, I'm all for it. I might pull them down a bit and tuck it under, because that just looks hilarious. So that's the first job, well, first two jobs really done today. The fence, and we're sorting out the love hate pots. I've had to pull that netting right down so it's more or less flat over the pots because there was a rip in both of them. How annoying. So I pulled it right down. They look like they've got little bobble hats on now. But do you remember last week when we were pulling up all that mare's tail? Yeah, I've got another forest of it. I have to pull some more out. Come on, let's crack on. Horrible stuff. I cannot believe how much has actually grown in a week. I cleared it, more or less cleared it. There've been odd ones I missed, but my God. Got one bite root. How often does that happen? Very rare. I don't know if you can see. In fact, I don't think you can, so I'll shift you in a sec, but look at that. Strawberry flower. And there's loads of them. So I reckon strawberries are coming very soon. I can't wait. That's if I get to them before the ants do. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, you bugger. No. Tried and failed with that one with root. Oh, FYI, if you remember, this is where I planted my pepper plants. They did. Can grab. Let's go and do another job. Morning. You alright? Yeah. Oh. So then gang, this is all dug up ready to go. We've got the fourth and final cloche that I'm going to use. And I'm going to put courgettes down here. I've got two different varieties. You've got your normal green ones and I've got some of the yellow ones as well, because they're meant to be just as nice. So I'm just going to go out the seeds and the cloche and everything, and we'll go and get it sorted. So I've got my seeds and I've got my trowel. We shouldn't need too many of these in terms of plants, because apparently they give a lot of courgettes per plant. I did try last year, but someone actually came onto the allotment and saw, I don't know if sawed is the right word, if it isn't even a word, but it was growing out, it was about to flower, and they chopped it down. I don't know why, it was the only thing left growing on my allotment, getting towards the end of the growing year, etc. But hey ho. So I'm going to do like green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow. I have 6 plants if we can get them. So we'll just dig a bit of, well, I say dig a bit of a trench. I'm going to just mark it a little bit, make sure I try and stay in the middle, because I'm only planting a couple of seeds. And then I'm going to nip to the car, get the slug pellets. There's a weed in there and I can't seem to, there we go. Get the slug pellets, get them covered, and then we'll get the cloche down. So let's rock and roll, people. The ones I'm going to use, like I say, is the normal green courgette, and I've got the banana sown that I'm going to try as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they go. So I'm just going to do a couple of little holes rather than a trench, because I'm not putting loads of seeds down like I did with, you know, broccoli and Brussels sprouts, etc. So if I can get out of the 6 that I'm going to plant, if at least one of each comes up, you know, that's a massive bonus. Oh my god, that sun is so hot. It is roasting right now and it's brilliant. I can't believe it. All the plants must be loving it because the spuds are doing great. Oh, you cheeky monkey. I didn't see you when I was digging over the soil. Look at that. Big clump of grass had gone underneath. Right, so that's a bit deep actually. There's the first 3 holes. Let's go and do others. Right, so I'm going to plant them green, yellow, like I say, so we'll do that now. So green one first, one in there. Come on, I ain't got many of you, should be easy to grab. Actually have quite big seeds, look. So one in there. I've got to get up again now. 1, 2, 3. So that's the green ones. Now these ones that I really want to see grow and do well, like I do with everything I grow, initially from seed, but I'm just really interested to see what these ones look like. That's actually a bit deep. Put a bit more soil in it. There we go. One in there. One in there. One there. Right. So let's get these covered over, give them a water, and then we'll get them covered with the last cloche. I've just covered them all over. I'm going to give them water, go get the slug pellets, get that ready, and then we'll get the cloche up. Let's roll. Right, we have got the last cloche up. That blue stuff in the soil, that is the slug pellets. So I'm hoping that that will work. I've put them on all of the rows. I think I'll have to put some more seeds down on some of them because we've had some growth and then it's just all disappeared. So I will put some more seeds down because they should be showing now. but the slugs have just been ridiculous. So we have 4 cloches and they look great. I'll just come from another angle. Look at that, doesn't it look cool? So now they're all there, this bit on the end, the top part here, is going to be sweet corn, because I've put sunflowers in that top corner as well, so they'll not be fighting each other. And at the bottom here, I'm not 100% sure, I have got a pumpkin plant, the only one that came up, so I might put that there. That's going to need some space, so we'll see how it goes. But how amazing does that look? Absolutely fantastic. Right gang, I think that's enough for today. I just had to stand here and let the experiment potatoes be in the background because they're doing so well right now. So thank you for joining me today. We've got a few bits done. We've created a fence. We've seen the update with the love hate veg, which is doing exactly what we would expect it to do from the experiment that we're doing, so that the love's doing better than the hate pot. And we've also got our 4th cloche up and running with the courgette seeds, so you know, the usual. And everything just seems to be okay right now. Plenty of work that still needs doing for next week, so I think it's time for a shower and a bit of a chill out afternoon now. So from Allotment Newbie, I say goodbye. TTFN.